U.S. Highway 99, a concrete ribbon of commerce winding its way over the hills from San Francisco to Los Angeles. In the dark hours of the morning, a steady stream of trucks roars along this road. Huge six-wheel monsters, their headlights burning into the blackness, their mighty tires pounding the concrete, hour after hour, mile after mile. At intervals in the night, bright neon lights mark the resting places, cafes for the weary drivers and service stations for the trucks. In one of these stations, a truck has just been tanked up. The driver stands quietly by, watching the attendant check the tires.
Hey, Paul, what are you doing here?
Oh, I got blisters waiting. I grabbed a hitch into Lansdale and promoted a second-hand wheel. Well, how'd you make out with Williams?
I'm still waiting for the dough.
What'll it be, mister?
Coffee. Why do we stay in this racket, Joe? We'll never make enough out of it to buy ourselves decent coffin.
Oh, stop crabbing. I got enough worry. Sweep that coffee down. We got to get rolling.
Anything else?
No, I don't want... Oh, hello.
Hello. Anything else?
Say, you're pretty.
Yeah? How about a nice piece of pie?
Now, don't get me wrong, sister. All you make me think of is how much I'd like to be with my wife.
Well, I never heard that one before.
Yeah, my brother's married, but not me. I ain't even engaged.
That ain't hard to understand.
How's about that coffee?
Coming up.
You, huh? Come on, let's beat it.
Hiya, Joe.
Oh, hello, Dawson. Wish we had time to chew the fat with you, but we got to roll. We just had a little trouble.
Yeah, Williams told me.
Williams?
Yeah, he sent me up here to pick up your load.
What? Why, that dirty muzzler. After carrying the load all this way, we won't get a dime out of it. What if we don't give it to you?
Shut up, Paul. You're a nice guy, Dawson. Why do you pull stuff like this?
It ain't my fault, Joe. I got a wife and a kid. I got to do what Williams says or don't get any hauls. Now, don't be sore at me, fellas.
I'd like to bust that chiseler in the nose.
Button up, Paul. That don't get you nothing. Come on, our rig's about 2 miles down.
Where do we go from there, Joe?
I think maybe we better run back to Frisco. Yeah, I think maybe I'll slap Williams in the teeth.
Now, wait a minute, Fabrini.
Wait a minute, nothing. You owe us $300, Chisel, and you're going to pay it now.
But, Joe,
and if you don't, I'll take it right out of your hide.
All right. Now, don't get hot. I'll pay you.
Oh, that's better.
But you fellas are going to regret this. Here's your money. But I don't mind telling you you've had your last load out of this office.
Then in that case, we ain't got anything to lose, have we? Watch the birdie, Williams.
Oh.
There's a bad curve sitting up ahead. There'll be a layer of mud on it. Be careful.
Oh, go to sleep, will you? I'm driving now.
Oh, I was just reminding you. If we go over a cliff, wake me up. Hey, pull on the brakes.
What's the matter?
Somebody wants a lift.
Listen, Joe, if we pick up everyone we see on the road, we won't get home till next week.
Oh, it's a dame. Hurry up, sister. Well, it won't hurt us to give her a lift.
So she bumps her head on the door and sues us. It's too bad one of them hotshot passenger cars can't find time to stop.
Come on, sister.
Oh, thanks. Gee, I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever get a ride.
Well, you got one now, so relax. Hey, ain't you the dame who was slinging hash at Barney's?
That's me.
Well, what happened?
I quit.
Yeah? Why?
I think Barney's taking wrestling lessons. I thought I ought to beat it before he gets to the half Nelson.
I get it. How far you going?
How far are you going?
L.A.?
Well, that's good enough for me. I'd just as soon be out of a job one place as another.
Well, that's the way to feel. Well, what's your name?
Cassie Hartley.
Know anyone in L.A.?
Nope.
What are you going to do?
Oh, find a room, look for work.
Well, jobs ain't growing on bushes anymore. How much money you got?
Well, enough to get by. When do we make L.A.?
Early tomorrow morning.
You been on the road long?
10 days.
10 days. Gee, I guess you gotta have your brains knocked out to be a truck driver.
You don't have to, but it helps.
Hey, what are you flashing your headlights for?
Truck up ahead of us.
That means we want to pass. If it's clear ahead, he'll wink his lights back.
Well, I don't see him winking.
Well, that's funny. It looks clear to me. Try him again, Paul.
Yeah.
Say, ain't that Harry McNamara's rig?
Yeah, looks like it.
When I met him in Barney's, he was bleary-eyed.
He's all over the road now. Look at him.
Pull up alongside of him, Paul. That guy's asleep at the wheel.
We'll blow your
Well,
horn.
not unless we have to. He might come to and take his rig right off the road. Watch out he don't dive into us, Paul.
He's going off the road. Harry! Look out!
Harry! Harry! Pull up, Paul.
They turned over.
Get the fire extinguisher quick. They're cooking in there.
We could have cut him off. If I'd have been fast, it wouldn't have happened.
Oh, now take it easy, Paul. Take it easy.
Why should I take it easy? That's where we're going to end up someday if we keep on. Well, I ain't keeping on. I don't have to kill myself. They got jobs in this country where a man don't have to die. I got a nice white bed, too, and I'm going to get in it before it's too late.
Go on back to the truck, Paul. I'll take care of everything here. There's Pearl, fella. She must have been waiting up.
Yeah.
Hello, Paul. You're late, darling.
I'm here anyway. That's something, ain't it?
Paul, what's the matter?
Hiya, Pearl.
Oh, hello, Joe. Come on, get out of there. I'll put on some coffee and... Oh.
Well, Pearl, this is Cassie Hartley. This is Pearl, my sister-in-law.
Hello. Pleased to know you. Come on, Joe. It's cold out here.
Oh, can't stop this trip, Pearl. I'll just about make the market now. Catch you on the way back.
What's the matter with Paul?
Oh, he's just a little nervous. He'll be okay after a night's sleep. Tell him I'll pick him up sometime tomorrow. I'll phone him when I'm leaving L.A.
All right. Be careful. I can't figure you guys out. If you took care of your truck like you take care of yourselves, it'd fall apart in 2 weeks.
Yeah? But we're tougher than any truck that ever came off an assembly line.
Yeah, I'll bet your friend Harry thought the same thing.
Forget about Harry, will you? He was probably so tired he thought the whole thing was a dream. How much money you got? Come on, how much?
$1.12.
That's what I thought. Not even enough to rent a room.
Oh, I'll get along.
How? A guy can walk around nights without a place to sleep, but a dame hasn't got a chance. Well, as soon as I dump this load, I'll get you a room.
Listen, you don't have to do that. I'm grateful just for the ride. You've been awful nice.
Well, if I let you go, I'd keep worrying and wondering what happened to you. And I got enough worries the way it is.
Well, I'd be pretty dumb if I didn't say yes. Or am I being dumb anyway?
You can figure that out later.
The only room I got. But I ain't used to taking new roomers at 4 in the morning.
Well, it's never too late to start. Some of the best people check in at 4 in the morning.
I wouldn't know about that. I never see any of them.
Well, anyway, you got a bed for a week.
Yeah, that'll give me enough time to find something to do. I'll pay you back.
You know, I'm really worried about that. I got it all doped out how to go to the cops if you don't. So long, Red.
Oh, wait. You've been swell to me.
Oh, cut it.
Well, I guess it's all right. If you want to kiss me goodbye.
Sure, why not? Say.
Goodbye. Don't fall asleep on the road.
I won't, not after a pep-up like that. And don't practice that on anyone else. Save it for me.
I will. But hurry back.
You bet I will.
Hey, you get that truck out of here. This space is only for Carlson's trucks.
That's who I came to see, Carlson. And I'm parking here till I see him.
Now listen, buddy. Get that broken-down tub out of here or I'll park one on your chin.
Oh, I ain't so sure of that.
Well, maybe this'll show you. Hey. Let's see what this is all about. Hey, what's going on down there? Hey!
Ed, come away from the window.
Look, Marie, it's a fight. One of them is Joe Fabrini.
Fabrini?
Yeah. You remember Joe, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Joe shouldn't be fighting on the street like that. Boy, did he slap him that time. Smack him again, Joe. Shoot for his button. Come on.
Ed, stop yelling out the window. You're not a truck driver anymore.
Oh, baby, can I help it if I get excited?
When we got married, you promised to act like a gentleman. It's disgusting to see the head of a big company making more noise than any of his drivers.
Ah, okay. Hey, cut it out. Cut it out down there. Do you hear me? Cut it out. Hey, Joe. Joe Fabrini.
Yeah.
Come on up here, champ, and see what you can do with a good man.
Okay.
Is he coming up?
Yeah, great guy. Now, where were we, Marie?
You were making out a check for me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what do you do with all the money, Marie? That's $200 this week.
Would you like me to give you an itemized account, penny by penny?
Oh, no. Wait a minute, baby. You use as much as you want. To look like $1 million, you got to spend $1 million, huh? What is it?
Joe Fabrini to see you.
Well, shoot him in.
Hi, Ed.
Come on in, Joe. Who do you think you are, Jack Dempsey? What was the beef down there?
Nothing much. Some guy talked when he should have been listening. Oh, hello, Mrs. Carlson.
Hello, Joe.
Where you been hiding, Joe? Why don't you ever come up to see a guy?
Oh, I've been pretty busy.
Have a drink. Hey, Hey, the mice must have been in this bottle.
That was no mice. That was a rat.
Huh? Very funny, baby. Very funny. She gets off good ones like that all the time, Joe. Come on, let's have one on the house, huh?
Sorry, Ed. You know I never touch it.
Well, okay. I'll have one for both of us, huh?
Your liver must look like a bomb hit it.
Well, I always say, live and let liver. You get it? You think a fast one's like that after you've been married to a smart girl like Marie for 7 years?
If I thought I was responsible for anything like that, I'd hang myself.
You see what I mean, Joe? Right on the trigger every minute. Sit down, Joe. I want to talk to you.
Thanks.
Joe, why don't you stop trying to beat the Wildcat game and go to work for me, huh?
You beat it, didn't you?
Yeah, but I had an old uncle who was nice enough to kick off and leave me 20 grand. Look, Joe, I'm just getting in 5 new diesels. I'd like to have you and Paul on one of them.
Thanks, Ed, but I still like to be my own boss. Buying my own products, I won't have to take anything from anyone.
I think you should listen to Ed. He's talking sense for once.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Carlson. I probably sound like I don't appreciate Ed's offer. I do. But I still want to try it my way. Just a few grapes, and maybe I'll be hiring Ed.
Oh, sure. And I'd haul for you, too. Say, do you know where you can buy any loads?
Well, I ain't looked yet into it. I thought you might know.
Well, sure. I know just the guy. And as long as I'm going to be working for you someday, I better start getting on the good side of you, huh, Joe? Yeah, and you'd better be nice to him, too, Marie.
I'm always nice to your friends.
Oh, yeah? Be back in a minute.
Well,
Well, what?
where were you last Thursday?
On the road, I guess.
You're lying. You were here in town. One of the boys saw you.
So I was in town.
I waited in front of that restaurant so long they thought I was a picket. Don't you ever keep a date?
I didn't make a date. You did. I told you I wouldn't be there, and I'll tell you now. I'll never be there.
Why? What's the matter with me?
Nothing, except you got a husband, Mrs. Carlson, and he happens to be a friend of mine. Understand?
Oh, now, Joe.
Cut it out, Marie.
Is there any harm in a kiss?
Sometimes, yeah. Now lay off. You know, one of these days, Ed's going to catch you, and when he does, he'll slap your ears off.
He'd never believe it. He could see it, and I could still convince him it wasn't so.
A lot of dames think that, and they all end up behind the 8-ball.
You know, I wonder what I see in you. You're crude, you're uneducated, you never had a pair of pants with a crease in them. And yet, I can't get you off my mind, Joe.
Well, you're not on my mind, so forget it.
Hey, Joe. I wrote it down. The United Warehouse in Pomona asked for Oscar Drake. He's got a floor load of cull lemons he wants to get rid of.
Well, that ain't bad. Okay, Ed, I'm in business.
You better beat it. He's in a hurry. Hey, wait a minute. You got any dough?
Oh, enough for a load. Thanks, Ed. I won't forget this.
That's all right.
Goodbye, Mrs. Carlson.
Goodbye. It was nice to see you again, Joe. Keep your eye on that white line.
You betcha, and I'll watch all the curves, too.
So long, Joe. You know, if anyone can beat that Wildcat racket, he can. He's a great guy. Yeah. You know, it's funny how all the dames used to go for him. Hey, Marie. I was talking about Joe. I said it's funny how all the dames used to go for him.
Did they? I can't understand it.
Night after night, Joe Fabrini and Paul pound the highway north and south. They're both haggard and worn, but business has been good, and they're glad to be working. In an all-night cafe along the road, Joe has just put in a long-distance call to Los Angeles.
Hello?